Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Smackdown. I'm your host, Conman167, and we're going to be watching along the show here today. It's, we're obviously on the fallout of that amazing epic ending last week on SmackDown where the Fiend basically took his hurt glove and shoved it in the face of Alexa Bliss. That went down just a week ago. And we're going to see what the fallout is of all that. But regardless, everybody, we are going to start the show off with the one and only Conman certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? Wolfpack, you're going to be unmodded after tonight if they lose. Frig you, man. I'm joking, man. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got Mr. Tornicane. We got Tristan King up in here. Joseph Piali, great to see you. We got Neek Man, Atlanta, Spain. We got Maxis Fonahani, we got Ghostface, we got Lil Willay. How you doing? We got Christopher Reynolds up in here. Christian Vega, nice to see you. We got Henry Cotras right up in here. We got Joso, nice to see you. My friend Retro Demand, welcome to the stream. Nathan Barker, always good to see you. We got Unbroken here. We got the Exalted One, Gian Moxley. We got Anna Tag, nice to see you. We got Ahmed El Said. Desmond Allen, All Wrestling Network, welcome to the channel. We got ourselves Cubs Fan 16. We got Ink Boy, welcome. Kelvin Jackson, good to see you. Wally Jazz, Jason Barker, Jeff Hobbs, a.k.a. Whoop, I just hit my mic. D&D. Glenn Cross, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. We got ourselves, who else up in here? We got Ibrahim Alizai. I think I got your name right there. Jay Maloney and Caden99. Welcome, one and all. It's great to see you. So tonight, everybody, it is Friday. It is Friday, and we're getting down on Friday. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Let's just get into this because yeah, I still don't have a good bottle opener, everybody. This is a problem. Conman needs a good bottle opener at some point. Maybe I should make a Conman167 bottle opener. I don't know. But there we go, everybody. Cheers. It is great to see each and every one of you in the live stream here today. It's Friday, so if you're sipping on something delicious tonight, let me know what it is that you're sipping on. I got the good old MGD Miller Genuine Draft. Welcome, everybody, though. What do you think's going to go down here tonight on SmackDown? Any bold predictions? Anything like that? If you do, let me know in the live chat. I hope so, Matthew Benoit. Man, yeah, for everybody who is watching here, if you don't know, I am a diehard Toronto Maple Leafs fan. I've been watching them my whole life. I went to my very first Toronto Maple Leaf game when I was like 4 years old. I saw the San Jose Sharks play them. They've been my team my entire life, and right now they're on the verge of elimination here tonight in the NHL playoffs, the qualifying rounds. So, I am very nervous. This team that I root for has literally been the plague of my life. I've just been like, oh my God, can they not just lose in immaculate fashion, you know what I mean? They always seem to lose in crazy ways. How many 3-goal leads can we give up? Oh my God. It sucks being a Leaf fan. It really does. But yeah, probably the Leafs are, I'm rooting for them tonight, but I didn't like how that game was the other night. I stayed up right until the very end of that overtime, and I was like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? But what do you guys think is going to go down? Joe Collins says Nikki Cross apologizing, Alexa turning on Nikki and becoming Sister Abigail. So you think they get actual Sister Abigail here tonight? I don't know about that one. I definitely don't know about that. We are getting a Firefly Funhouse. Yeah, let's break down the actual show here. Oh, wait, hang on. Are we starting things off with the Firefly Funhouse? We are. Here we go, everybody. Just like this. It's Bray.
Hello, Fireflies.
Hi, Bray.
Now, before the fun starts, I need to address something. A bunch of haters have been sliding into my DMs, blaming little old me for what happened to Alexa Bliss last week. Yowie wowie, I say! If you want to point the finger at someone...
Oh, yeah, all the
Shame on you,
pictures are of Braun
Strowman.
Strowman now, everybody.
How could you let something so horrific happen to someone that you claim to care so much about? All you had to do was give him what he wants.
The Universal title.
Now, I happen to know that he'll be here later with someone very special.
Hell yeah, you are, Jason Barker. You gonna throw a couple threes here tonight? What do you think?
He's waiting for you, Braun. And I advise that you just give him what he wants. Or she'll find out what he's truly capable of.
Oh. Oh, no. I think Bray just threatened Alexa.
He's just thinking about it.
Jeez, that's not good. That's not good. I think Bray just really threatened Alexa. Oh. Yowie. Wowie. Well, are you ready for a good time? If you are, everybody, give me that hell yeah in the live chat. It's great to see you, my friends. Aw, yeah. So, everybody, we got ourselves our first dono of the day from Fox Jeff Worthy. How you doing, my friend? He says, let me in. Well, I'm going to let you in with that $5 dono. I appreciate you. And we're starting off with the bro. The original bro. The OB. The man. So, everybody now, chant it with me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bro, 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 bro.
Let me in.
Let me in. There we go. Thank you, Barbara, for reading that one out. Big time right there. Lots of bro chats here in the live chat. That's what I love to see. How we doing right here? Jason Barker says, I had a little episode where I lost my wallet, but I'm okay. I found it. Thank goodness, man. Thank goodness, Jason Barker, that you found that wallet. Because we rely on you, my man. I'm joking, but it's the truth. Hopefully you're doing good, buddy. Thanks for the $5 dono. I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. But yeah, the original bro, the King's Ransom, talking about money right there. Chad Gable last week, he took the King's Ransom, or at least he says, at least he's doing the money sign. We got a big time question right here, everybody. Do you think Chad Gable legitimately turned heel? Yes or no in the live chat. That's all I want to hear from you guys. Did Chad Gable legit turn heel?
I just had a little episode where I lost my wallet, but I'm okay. I found it.
Oh. Sheamus versus Riddle? Oh, this has good potential. This has really good potential, everybody. Sheamus versus Riddle. Oh, I would love to see an actual full-on feud between these two. All right, everybody. So, throughout the night, if you guys happen to be tuning into the live stream for the very first time, throughout the night, what we usually ask you is we ask you to head on over to Twitter and give us your thoughts on the match. Who you think's going to win? You can do so by following me on Twitter at Conman167. And then when you go there, you're going to see a lot of polls throughout the night. Well, this is the first one right here asking you who will win. It will either be Matt Riddle or it'll be Sheamus. And you guys can let me know. Once again, twitter.com/Conman167. Who do you guys think is going to win? And that is now up here on the screen. So, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to say somebody comes out and not accidentally, but whether it's Chad Gable or it's somebody else looking to take out the King's Ransom. I think we're going to get seeing somebody like that here tonight interfere in this match. And I don't think Matt Riddle's winning, whether he He might win via, like, disqualification, but I see Sheamus getting the win in this match, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's the right call or not. I think it has something to do with the fact that Sheamus is just coming out of that feud with Jeff Hardy where he was on the losing end, but he still seemed to develop more of a character right there, and I think they want to build on that, right? I think they really want to build on that, try to build Sheamus up as, like, an actual title contender, because let's face it, there's not too many stars left here on SmackDown that are ready to go for a world title opportunity, especially not on the heel side. And Sheamus, you know, once you get past Bray Wyatt, Sheamus would be a really good challenger, to be quite honest, if Braun Strowman remained as the champion. Or let's say if they wanted to position Sheamus up against somebody else, another hot up-and-coming babyface. I don't know who, but, like, they could do that. I think that Sheamus wins this match here tonight, but I feel like things could go the other way for me. Jason Barker says, I'm trying to thicken up my beard so I could go bald. Well, best of luck, my friend. I have no clue what you look like in real life, so I can't comment on that, but I bet you'll look like $1 million. Hey, Retro Demand, how you doing? He says, what do you think of Marty Jannetty's confession? Well, the dude admitted to murdering somebody for the most part, and I think there's more than that. I don't know what type of defense saying, yeah, I just said I made him disappear. I didn't say I murdered him. Well, you said you made him disappear. I don't know what other way you want people to believe that. Yeah, Marty Jannetty, he's... Let's say this much. I think Marty Jannetty needs help badly. I think he really, truly needs help. He's a racist, small mind POS at times, but I think he needs help. And let's hope that he does get the help that he truly needs, and let's hope that all the authorities are being contacted in the right way. Marty Jannetty, he was the former tag team partner of Shawn Michaels from the Rockers, if you guys don't remember him. One of those talents that he's remembered for being the Marty Jannetty of Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. You know what I mean? Shawn Michaels went on to becoming one of the biggest stars in wrestling history, and Marty Jannetty was just his tag team partner. There's nothing more to it. He was the Marty Jannetty of the Rockers, and people call... You know, when a tag team splits up, they basically refer to that between who's going to become the Shawn Michaels, who's going to become the Marty Jannetty. When somebody leaves the other, they usually reference that. That's how big of a split it was between the Rockers, and that's how vastly different the two careers became, right? Yeah, sure, Marty Jannetty got over a little bit as a babyface after the split, and yeah, sure, they did put Marty Jannetty over Shawn Michaels at times, but other than that, Shawn Michaels was the star. Hey, Asim K, how you doing, my friend? Put your meat on my meat. I love it. Big Tiger says, can we get a little sweet knees if Otis cashes in tonight? Well, the way that we get sweet knees is through through people becoming a member. So if somebody becomes a member, if Otis cashes in, well, then of course we can get sweet knees. But cheers, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. Right now, Matt Riddle is getting beat the hell up by Sheamus, and he ascends all the way to the top rope. This might not be good. Jason Barker, thank you, though, for your $5 dono. He says, do you know how Triple H looks like now with a bald and a big beard? I want to go that way. All right, man. Yeah, the bushy beard with the bald head. It definitely works for some. You got to have the... You gotta have the muscle tone to back it up, I feel like. I never feel like you see the skinniest of people rocking a bald head and a big beard. It's usually somebody who's able to hold their own, if you know what I mean. And I have no clue if you're a skinny boy or if you're a big thick boy or what you are. But yeah, I feel like people need to be a little bit on the bigger side if they're gonna go bald with a beard. I feel like that's what you have to do. Get a mullet? Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Get that mullet. But welcome everybody here to the stream. My name is Conman167. If you guys are just tuning in, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. And the reason I point over there is because you can see your name pop up on the top left-hand side of the screen. So today, everybody, I was asking some stuff in the community tab. And I made another mistake, all right? People pointed the mistake out for me. I had said that there was 4 people with the mystery group, and there's 5. And it's very clear at this point, Conman doesn't have a clue what he's talking about when it comes to the mystery group. And I think I'm just going to shut up on it because I was told I'm wrong. I was told I'm stupid. I was told that I'm an idiot. And you know what? I think I'm going to shut up. Just be quiet on it because I clearly don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Clearly. Yeah. I've been called an idiot a lot this week. I don't know if it's just been an idiotic week for Conman or if I've legitimately pissed off some people to the point where they think I'm an idiot, but I don't know. I've had apparently a lot of idiot moments this week, according to the internet. It's been a not an idiot friendly week for Conman. But that's okay. We all sometimes miss things. The big thing that I honestly don't get with that mindset of running, like, it's okay to point out mistakes, and I actually love it when people point out my mistakes because, like, I made the mistake of not posting the right thumbnail earlier today, and then I went for a nap, and then people were yelling at me over on Twitter, basically, Conman, change your thumbnail, and I'm like, okay, yeah, thank you guys for letting me know. I don't mind ever be pointed out my mistakes, but when people phrase it as like, you're an idiot for thinking this. And I'm like, whoa, okay, no, that it's wrestling. Calm the fuck down, right? Like, it's not actually life or death right here. We're talking about wrestling. And yes, it's one of the things that we all love, right? But it's not life or death. And so what I ask everybody here in the live chat, even if it's not against me, if it's just in general, try not to approach a situation where you're going to be like, you're an idiot for thinking this. Maybe point out somebody's mistake and then do so in a nice way, I guess. What I'm trying to say is just everybody be nicer to each other. The fact that somebody says, like, there was 4 people in a mystery group when there was 5, and people calling me an idiot, or not just me in general, but wrestling fans calling other wrestling fans an idiot for that or for making a mistake. It's a mistake, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to say there. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did the Blue Jackets seriously score? Are you flipping kidding me? Oh, no. Come on. 5 minutes into the flipping game. 5 minutes into the flipping game, man. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Before we get there, let's look at the impact, the lower back of Matt Riddle right across the knee of the Celtic Warrior.
All right, well, you guys might see a very, very, very depressed Conman on this live stream here today. Are you flipping kidding? I have waited. Okay, everybody, I want you to picture this. I have been waiting for hockey to come back since the pandemic started. Been waiting. Been seeing the development. My Leafs were in a playoff position. Seeing the development. Seeing the fact that the 8th-seeded team needs to face the 9th-seeded team. The fact that the Leafs are playing a team that wasn't even supposed to make the playoffs. And the fact that they are now going to lose to the Columbus Blue Jackets on the last night after having a 3-0 lead yesterday. Come on. I am... And also on the flip side of things, I'm in a hockey pool that's worth $300, and every single one of my picks throughout the hockey pool has been eliminated already. I picked Winnipeg to beat Calgary. I picked what was it? Who was it? Who did Arizona just beat? Oh, I certainly didn't pick Arizona. Into the cover off the senton kick out there by Sheamus. I picked Pittsburgh to beat Montreal. Montreal freaking wins. Montreal kicked out Pittsburgh. Like, what? I don't get it. I'm just like, the Preds. Yeah, I picked the Preds. Like, I literally picked all these teams, and I have not gotten one single one right. I was a little bit stupid not picking Carolina now that I'm looking back on it. Oh, my God, going for the... The flying bro, but Sheamus lifts him up into the white noise. It's over. 2. Kick out by Riddle, though. Holy moly. Can I read the last message? PS4 twist. My son had to go to the hospital Wednesday. He had to get a piece of wood taken out of his eye. They said he's glad he didn't lose his eyesight, but he's doing okay, just in pain. Well, my thoughts are with you and your son there, PS4 twist. Thoughts are with you. Oh, into the cover, count of 2. Matt Riddle still can't get the victory as Sheamus kicks out of that one. Retro Demand, man. Dude, I feel you so badly. It was so warm here in this house. We had to, so when summer first started, we weren't planning on putting in the air conditioning units that we have. They're not actually ours. They were here when we moved in. Just, I guess the previous tenants left like the little ones that go in the window. There's no central air in our house, and we weren't going to put them in, but then it was getting so warm, and we're like, okay, well, we need to at least put one in. So we go ahead and do that, put the one in, and it still was so freaking warm at night that we're like, you know what, screw this, we're going to put both in. And ever since we've done that, it's been lovely here in this house. The only place that gets really warm is here in this room because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on in this room for my lighting, plus, of course, all the computer stuff and all the electronics, right? It makes it pretty warm in here, but I got a little AC unit, which also helps. Oh, come on! Whoa! No, come on! Well, it's official. It's official. Shorty G is heel. Come on! Remember the battles that Shorty G and Sheamus have had? Matt Riddle now is kicking Shorty G, though. I don't know what I feel about this, though. And Shorty G just tossed right into the glass. Matt Riddle. Fist to the face. Yeah, I think that pretty much confirms that Chad Gable is, in fact, heel. But Matt Riddle just slamming the head of Gable over and over and over again. Right into the steel steps goes Gable. Riddle telling him to get up as he kicks him right in the chest. That's big. That's a big thing right there for Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle wins via DQ, so there we go. Like I was saying, it was either going to be Sheamus that picks up that win, or it was going to be Matt Riddle via disqualification. There we go, that works. Bro. Yeah, is Sheamus a little pissed? Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Maybe Shorty G isn't fully healed because I think Shorty G is about to get destroyed thanks to the Celtic Irishman, Sheamus. Brogue kick delivered. Give him a microphone. Sheamus wants a mic.
What you think you're doing, huh? Coming out here messing up my match? For what? For Corbin's bounty? You just ruined my opportunity. You took a win away from me, man. You took a win away from me, fella.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're about to get another kick to the face. Yep. Another brogue kick right to the face of Shorty G. He kicked him so hard, he kicked the Chad out of his name. Damn, eh? All right, Paul Carpenter, thank you, my friend, for your $1 donation. I do appreciate you. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. So I don't think that was a face turn there for Sheamus. I think that was Sheamus still being a big bad bully. Chad Gable. I think that cements him as a heel. Ooh, the Fiend is here tonight? Okay. Okay. That's very interesting. They're legitimately advertising the Fiend here tonight. We're also going to find out what's going on between Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, as Sonya Deville is going to be on the dirt sheet coming up next. Well, that's going to be fun. Looking forward to seeing that. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the live stream. My name is Conman167. If you have not done so, please make sure you smack that like button on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd love to see your name pop up there on the top left-hand corner. And then everybody, if you are truly enjoying the show, doesn't matter how much or how little, any little bit is appreciated to keep this show alive. If you wish to drop a super chat donation, you can do so down below in the live chat. And if you wish to become a member on this channel, get your name turned green and access a few little perks, you can do so as well by hitting the join button or opening the description and clicking on the link down in there. Thank you, everybody, for your support. One last plug, everyone. I know that you're getting tired of hearing them, but we do have new merch right on this channel, all right? I don't know how long I'm going to be keeping them up. If you're interested in the new work t-shirt or the work sweat or tank top that we've got, you guys can get that right here. It is now pinned in the live chat for you, so you should be able to see that right at the top of the live chat. Much appreciated, everybody, if you would like to support the channel and get yourself a little bit of work merch. Work, 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 work. Send me how to work, 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 work.
Skip the dishes.
Yeah.
You deserve a great delivery.
Hey, Conman, is Shorty G officially heel?
Let's start by putting away those card.
Yeah,
Under the influence of
I think so.
dangerous,
I think he's officially heel.
your license, get stuck with some hefty fines, and even face jail time. Make sure you have a plan for a safe ride home. Designated driver, plan for overnight.
Yes, you guys should have gotten an ad now. If you didn't get an ad, that's okay.
And thank you for driving sober.
I need to sell the work signs, Con. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We just need everybody to go to the live shows once live fans return and just hold up work signs. Just every time that something happens in the WWE, just have a fan holding up a work sign. Just work. Work. Paul Carpenter says, I was having problems deleting my old card. Oh. Paul. Well, hopefully you figured it out there, Paul. Thank you for your support, man. Hopefully you're doing well. People laughing at me saying, haha, no ad, as like they got away with murder or something. They're like, ha ha ha, no ad for me. Well, 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 ha 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 ha. Conman, why are you a legend? Well, you see, my parents a long time ago, they decided to get freaky one night, and 25 years later, here I am. Well, 26 years, I guess you could technically say, because you got 9 months. Yeah, that's why I'm a legend, because my parents are freaking awesome, apparently, and it got passed on to me. That's the only way that I can describe it. Only way. Yeah, not even seeing any of the donuts. Weird.
Look at the athleticism right out of the gate. I have never been more excited than I am tonight.
When do you guys think Roman Reigns is going to return?
If you're not excited right now, you better check your pulse.
When do you think he's going to return? Do you think at SummerSlam? Do you think
This program is aggressive.
do you think even longer than that? Do you think like towards Survivor Series?
Discretion is advised.
What do you think? Oh, here's Corbin.
Sarah, well, I'm the king, and I'll be happy to show you around.
Oi, Corbin.
Can you see I'm having a conversation here?
Well, you're lucky she's here. Because your little minion cost me my match with that King's Ransom rubbish tonight. I think that's funny, yeah. Let me explain something to you. If you try that again, I swear to God, I'll kick your head off your shoulders
Oh.
and I'll stick that crown right up your royal arse.
You really think you can do something like that, huh? Oh, Sheamus.
Think I'm joking with you, do you? You think I'm joking? So try me, lad.
Well, yeah.
Try me.
Sheamus, you're lucky that I gotta go deal with Jeff Hardy. Otherwise, I'd put a dent in your little skull right now.
Oh. Interesting. That's very interesting, folks. Sheamus actually might be turning face. Really, after a whole segment where he basically focused on calling Jeff Hardy an alcoholic and making him drink, and Sure, yeah, let's transition that guy to being babyface.
Underground as me. And I'm the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz. And last week, we all bared witness to a horrific tragedy. Take a look.
Yeah, this was last week on Friday Night SmackDown, the attack by Sonya Deville on Mandy Rose.
Okay, that's so pretty. Red really looks good on you. Oh. You are gonna look so pretty, Mandy. Oh my God, I can't wait to show everybody. I can't wait to show everybody your pretty face.
Whoa, hey,
Come on now. Calm down.
Go give me a minute.
You know, often on this show we focus on gossip and trivial pop culture, but sometimes life hits you with something so devastating that it puts you back in touch with what's really important. Tonight, we're using our considerable influence.
Oh. The mics are going out.
And tonight we are using honestly, really? Okay, Retribution, you're not scheduled tonight. And I thought they were on Raw. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it. Tonight we are going to use our considerable
They just
influence
definitely
and power
addressed
to give
them.
a platform to the victim who was so viciously attacked last week.
Weird.
Honestly,
what do you guys think about that?
Brave of her to even be here tonight, even if it is via satellite. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mandy Rose's hair!
Oh my God.
Hi, guys!
Oh no.
Oh, John, that velvet jacket looks amazing on you, even in this heat. Thanks, Mandy's hair. But tonight is about you. You see, here on the Dirt Sheet, we like to give voices to the voiceless.
God.
And we can't imagine what you've been through. I mean, the savagery, the humiliation, the lack of a proper blade. How are you? Are you okay?
Well, I'll be the first.
John Morrison is flippin' hilarious, man.
What hurt me the most? Mandy hasn't reached out to me once since the incident.
What? The nerve! And for years, you never left Mandy's head.
I know. I've been tied back all the time, sometimes literally. I mean, the girl loves a top knot. And to have that turd cutter Otis running his honey-baked ham fingers through me these past couple of months while him and his idiot friend Tucker babble on and on about meats and cheeses, ew. 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 Oh my goodness, and they Photoshopped me. They Photoshopped me. Are you kidding me? They Photoshopped me. I mean, they Photoshopped my roots. I have beautiful roots, and I love me.
It's okay, Mandy's hair. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get her a hair, yeah? Hair, yeah! So
Hair, yeah. All right, guys, you got to give me a hair, yeah. Hair, yeah.
Take some me time, fix things that are broken, like my split ends. Soak up all the world has to offer, especially moisturizing conditioner. I mean, it is summer, but it is snowing up in here. You guys know what I'm talking about. Mandy's head has more flakes than Kellogg's. Can I get a hair, yeah?
Hair, yeah.
Hair, yeah. You know, the future is bright for you, Mandy Rose's hair, and I can't wait to see the next chapter. Do you want me to give you the number of my agent at CAA?
No need, miss. After the buzz I got last week, I signed a development deal with Netflix.
What? That is incredible. Best of luck to you, Mandy's hair. Wow. You know, John, it is not every day that we have something special like this where you have just a feel-good moment of second chances. That is incredible. Good for her. But if I'm being honest, the real victim has not been heard yet. And I think everyone needs to give her the attention she deserves to tell her side of the story. So everyone, give a dirt sheet welcome to Sonya Deville!
All right. So everybody, I just posted a tweet that literally says, "Hair yeah." Head over to twitter.com/Conman167, favorite and retweet that one. Hair yeah, hashtag Smackdown, go over there. But here comes Sonya Deville. We're out of that hairy segment right here. Yeah, that was a lot of hair references. I don't know how I feel about that one. What do you guys think? Did you like that or did you not? Let me know. Here's Sonya Deville.
Thank you. Now, that is someone that I could get behind. Hardworking, dedicated, motivated, self-made, literally every single thing that Mandy's not.
And she's got one hell of a catchphrase. Hair yeah!
Hair yeah.
But the viewers want to know what compelled you to cut Mandy Rose's hair in the first place.
I don't understand why everybody's so confused. I came out here and I told Mandy what I was going to do to her. I said I was going to make her outsides as ugly as the person she is on the inside, and then I did it. So what's the issue? Let me make something perfectly clear right now. I'm a woman of my word. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Did I enjoy smashing Mandy's face into the table? Absolutely. Did I enjoy ruining her perfect makeup? Did I enjoy cutting her hair off? Absolutely, I did.
Wow.
It was like she was so scared. And it wasn't because I had scissors in my hand. It wasn't because I was beating her up, because she's used to that. It was like she was so concerned about this image, because her entire life, that's what it's all been about. The golden goddess, God's greatest creation. It's all she ever had. To be honest, it's kind of pathetic and sad. And I would feel bad or apologize, but I just don't feel bad at all. Because literally, I have no respect for her anymore.
Okay.
She's so weak. What, I broke her physically because I beat her in the ring twice? And now I broke her emotionally because I gave her a little haircut? Come on. And now you guys are sitting here, by the way, you're pathetic, you're a terrible crowd, desperately waiting for Mandy's music to hit. So what, she can come get her revenge? Newsflash, it ain't gonna happen. Because like I said, I'm gonna destroy Mandy Rose, and I did. But Mandy, please, correct me if I'm wrong.
Wow.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I thought.
See, I don't think
Wow.
she's going
Honestly,
to, because
great
we have not
friggin'
heard
promo
Mandy
from
Rose
Sonya. Great
since the
promo
attack.
from Sonya.
She hasn't even posted one social media selfie, and we all know how much she loves that.
That's what I've been saying. That's my entire point. That's all she has. Mandy got to the WWE by winning bikini contest. Congratulations. You know, to be fair, I won't sell her short. She has one other talent. I don't know if you guys saw, but 2 weeks ago, Mandy won a WWE Bumpy Award. Do you guys know what she won it for?
Please.
Does
tell.
anybody know what she won it for? She won the award for making out with Otis. I can't make this stuff up. I wish I made it up, but I can't. She won an award, an actual award, trophy, everything, the ceremony for making out with a dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna just leave that there. And the only bright side to this whole thing, besides of course me ruining Mandy's career, is that her and Otis, they actually look like a couple now.
Couple of ogres.
Oh.
Like Shrek and Donkey.
I was thinking more Ms. and Mrs. Shrek.
I guess that works better.
Here comes Otis. Okay, heavy machinery as well. Man, they're rushing to the ring really quickly. I guess they want to get Miz and Morrison out of there. Okay, I guess Miz and Morrison are getting beat up now. Sure. Okay, heavy machinery, though, taking the fight to Miz and Morrison. It's going to be interesting. Otis sends Morrison right into the corner. There's Tucky as he takes down Morrison. Uh-oh. Otis. I think he's about to go morphing. Oh, never mind. He's not about to become a caterpillar here today. No. All right, then, everybody. And that's that segment. So, that was good, right? First half of it wasn't. The Mandy's hair thing, I think, was... It was funny for about 5 seconds, and then after that, it just became, okay, when's this going to be over? That's okay. Hair, yeah. And then Sonya Deville killed it. I think that might be her best promo since turning heel. I think that's Sonya Deville's best promo. Like, not since turning heel, sorry, ever since splitting from Mandy and being entrenched as the heel, right? Like, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville were heels beforehand, but this was a full-on, yeah, I've got a character now, I've got a feud, this is Sonya Deville. I think that was her best promo yet. Very, very nicely done. You could feel the emotion behind it. She didn't butcher her lines. And for me, one of the key things when listening to promos is how confident are people when they happen to almost screw up a line. And what I mean by that is mispronouncing a word. How do they flow that into their promo? Do they let it derail them? Do they go back and correct their word? Or do they just keep flowing through it? And Sonya Deville, even though there was a few times when it sounded like she was struggling to get that word out, to enunciate that word properly, she still managed to get through it, make it flow into the promo, and if she did butcher a word, you really didn't hear it. Very nicely done, if I'm being honest. Really nicely done. Michael Benjamin, by the way, thank you for subscribing to this channel. It's great to have you joining the Conman community. But to everybody else who is just tuning in for the very first time, I ask that you please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure that you are subscribed to this channel with those notifications turned on, okay? We need those noties on. Otherwise, you don't get notified of my videos for some reason. But it's great to have each and every one of you here today. How's your week been, guys? It's Friday. It's freaking Friday. It's nice, isn't it? That ability to just say, tomorrow's Saturday. Well, with it being Saturday tomorrow, I've got some very exciting news for each and every one of you. You guys have asked for it. You've waited patiently, and Conman is going to deliver tomorrow. Not sure at what time, but tomorrow during the afternoon, we will be live with Lucha Underground episodes 4 through whatever we stream, probably 4 through 8. So tomorrow, at some point, everybody, Lucha Underground live streams continue right here on this channel. It's going to be exciting. Tune in. We've got a great way for you to watch along. If you missed the first 4 episodes that we watched, then make sure you come back to this channel tomorrow. It's going to be in the afternoon, everybody, okay? So once again, tomorrow afternoon, I'll give you a specific time right here on this channel. We are live with Lucha Underground episodes 4 through probably 8. Get excited, everybody. Hey, C Wrestling, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the live stream. It's great to see you as always. If you guys aren't aware who C Wrestling is, make sure you go check out his videos. He's got some good content over there. I think you guys will like what he brings to the table. Jetsus Rock and Roll, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for the $5 dono. He says, what's up, Con? I just started a new job, and I'm glad to be able to kick back and wind down with a good live stream. Well, if you got a cold one in your hand, cheers, my friend. Great to see you. If you don't have a cold one in your hand, well, then maybe you're sipping on some water, some classic H2O. And if you're doing that, then make sure you stay hydrated, my friend. It's good to see you. Welcome back to the live stream. Ba-boom. And let's roll it. Do I feel bad for Mandy? I mean, you know, Mandy... It's hard to feel bad for a girl when she is that gorgeous like that and has had so many opportunities. But you gotta feel bad, right? You have to. No matter how much you want to say, oh yeah, Mandy deserved it, whatever. Nah, nobody deserves that, right? Nobody deserves that embarrassment. So Mandy Rose, I don't necessarily feel bad for her, but I understand her pain, I guess. I'm sure if somebody came in here and shaved my head off, then I would be dead mad. Although I always wear a hat, so, like, does it even matter? Didn't they use the Mandy hair thing when Miz and Morrison ripped off the Funhouse puppets? Oh, God. I don't know. Didn't they use that Mandy hair thing when Miz Morrison ripped off the Funhouse puppets? I can't remember. You don't have much hair, bro, anyways. That is true. I've got actually a frig, man. My hair, this is before you were a viewer on this channel. If we go back 2 years ago to my hair on this channel, I actually had a man bun. My hair was so freaking long. It was down to about here, I would say. And I would put her back. It was long, man. Like, it was greasy long. Like, it was bad. It was really long, man, and it was so greasy. The start of the Conman167 long hair, like, holy crap. Yeah, it was bad. Looking back on it, I don't know what I was thinking. All right, here's... No! Come on now! The loser house party! Grand Loser Leak and Loser Dorado, the losers of Losiest Loserville. It's the loser house party. No! Oh, no. The loser house party, a bunch of losers in here. Hey, Con Mom, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. It's great to see you. Thank you for the $20 dono. Yes, folks, that is my mom. I love you, Mom. But thank you. I appreciate you so much. Here is the losers.
Can you mix it up in the ring? I'm going to teach you how I like to party.
You know, one of the things about Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, Corey,
and the losers are the biggest losers in the business, so they're going to lose. Because they lose.
Bite your tongue, Cole. How dare you compare the Smackdown Tag Team Champions to children? That's more of the disrespect they've been fighting against.
Let's roll it. That one right there is absolutely glorious.
A while. Heart.
Imagine they win. Oh. Nope. I do not want to even begin to imagine the loser house party winning. Like, can you imagine if Loser Dorado beats Cesaro? Can you imagine if he beats him? They're totally going to let it happen, aren't they? This is how it's going to get the start of their feud. Oh my god, I'm about to see a loser win, aren't I? Oh no. Oh, Cesaro though, just sent right up against the ropes. Oh, the lights are flickering. Oh my god, nice strength there from Cesaro. He catches Loser, sends him right up against the glass, but oh my god. Loser Dorado hanging on. Hurricanrana right there, and down goes Cesaro. Hey, Matthew Grantland, how you doing? Yo, but let's ask you guys over on Twitter, who do you guys think is going to win this match? Simple, you got two options, either Cesaro or the loser. Who will win? Let's put it this way. Hopefully the loser house party never meets me in person, because I think they might have a few words for me. You know Conman is just joking, right? I hope. Please, okay? Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, or Kalisto, please don't ever hurt me, all right? You're probably all very wonderful people. I just don't like your characters. Cesaro. Or Lindsay Dorado. How the hell do you spell Lindsay Dorado's name? I'm just realizing that right now. I don't know how to spell it. Dorado. It's a dough. Boom. Remember, guys, what our deal is. Okay, so actually, sorry, before we get into that, See Wrestling, I see your tweet right here. He says, Mandy Rose's hair on SmackDown was obviously a result of Mandy Quinn Rose and Dookie the Diaper Boy spending too much time together during lockdown. Ah, I see. Mandy Quinn Rose. I forgot all about that one, the Mandy Quinn Rose. But what was I going to say? I forget. Well, I got distracted and Conman forgot. That happens a lot more than I'd like to admit. Oh, big boot right there from Lindsay Dorado. Whoa! Okay, that was kind of cool. Dorado lands on his feet. Cutter, and he hits it too. The Osprey cutter, that's huge. I don't like how often people break out that stunner, though. Oh, here comes the moonsaults from Dorado. Boom, another moonsault from Dorado, going up for one more. Trying to hit the third, but oh, Shinsuke Nakamura causing a little bit of a distraction. That's going to allow Cesaro to attack him from behind. Ooh. Oh, no. Cesaro. High angle power bomb. What a reversal. Into the cover. No. Two. Kick out. Thank goodness this loser didn't win. Cesaro with an uppercut. Oh, that's huge. That is so huge. Yeah, Swiss Superman, there you go. Jumping neutralizer. It's over. That's it. Count to 100. Cesaro wins. Boom. That's so good.
Impressive singles outing and victory for one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I think it's about time that you, Cole, the
Well, there we go, everybody. Walter is a good boy. Says you really dislike the Lucha House Party. Yeah, you know what it all stems from? It all stems from the Loser House. Whoa, the Loser House rules. I can't believe I just did that. My bad. The Lucha House rules that were implemented against the Revival there for a few weeks, and I still, to this day, attest the downfall of the Revival inside of WWE. My favorite tag team, by the way, the Revival. I still attest their downfall to those Lucha House rules. If those Lucha House rules had never been a thing, I think the Revival goes on to be one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. I think that blunder right there against the Lucha House Party literally, not even dethroned them, sorry, literally stopped them from getting over in the WWE. Oh, Otis is pissed.
Otis, Tucker, Otis. Earlier tonight, you put an end to a disrespectful episode of The Dirt Sheet held by Ms. John Morrison and Sonya Deville, and I can tell you were clearly upset. But now that you have a match against Miz and Morrison tonight,
there we go.
You can channel this anger.
Everything's a big joke to them. I like jokes, Kayla. I'm a funny guy, but they're crossing the line. What Sonya Deville did last week, despicable. And Ms. Morrison, they won't leave it alone, you know? They just can't let it go. Oh, yeah. I can handle the jokes on me. I'm used to it. I've heard it all since I was a little boy. But them disrespecting my beautiful peach, Mandy Rose, won't stand for it! Miz and Morrison are gonna learn and find out when you get me angry, no one is gonna be laughing then.
Oh. Oh, Firefly Funhouse again, okay. Oh. Wait, what? Oh my god, we're about to get the Fiend? What? Oh my god, we're getting the Fiend, everybody. Is he actually here? What? No! Here we go! Here we go, everybody! The Fiend is legitimately here! This is a first! Oh my god! This is a first, everybody! Heart! Heel! Heart! In his mouth, taste your freedom.
last week when he delivered a mandible claw to Alexa Bliss.
They call me back to the top. Turn off the sound.
That has terrorized WWE is
The
here
sound.
on Friday Night SmackDown.
Sing it. He won't see the sun again. Heart, heel, heart, heel, heart, heel, heart, heel. Holy crap, how cool is that, everybody? We just got treated to something massive there. I love that. I love that. This is the first time we've seen The Fiend make a legitimate entrance on SmackDown or Raw. He has only made entrances, I believe, at pay-per-views. Is that correct? I believe I could be wrong. Maybe he made an entrance on Raw. I know he has not made one on SmackDown. That is really, really freaking neat. Thank you, WWE, for giving that to us here tonight. That was really cool. I was not expecting to see a Fiend entrance tonight. Was not expected to rock out to his music, and I legitimately don't know what we're gonna get next with the Fiend. Is it a promo? What is it? Is it a match?
2020.
Excuse me.
It hasn't given us much to cheer about.
Yes, that's the first time everybody confirming for me. Sweet.
Because we can finally say it.
Have you seen Bray and the Fiend in the same area at one time? I think not. Omega Jeff, do you think you're on to something there, my friend? Do you feel like you're on a groundbreaking moment right there, realizing that the Fiend and Bray Wyatt are one of the same? Damn. So that's a big moment to realize, isn't it? Just BLE says most likely promo. Maybe. But I forgot to mention earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a new boss, and her name is Conman167, becoming a one-time boss battle champion. Thank you, Conman. Great to have you here. What song is better, the Fiend's or Chris Jericho's? Chris Jericho's. I think Chris Jericho's overall theme song is a better theme. The thing with the Fiend, though, is that it is so cool because it's a remix of his original theme song, and when it hits, you're not expecting it, right? It's just so different. For me, though, Chris Jericho, the Judas song is a much better song overall. I think that it's got the ability for people to sing along to big time. It could work as babyface or heel. It pops the crowd, has a great little intro riff. I think Chris Jericho's theme song is still better. Regardless, though, the Fiend's entrance itself is so much better. So much better. We got a $5 dono here from Paul Carpenter. Thank you, my friend. He says, I think he's going to keep Alexa Bliss's ransom in order for Braun Strowman. Oh, sorry. Alexa Bliss ransom in order for Braun Strowman to defend the title. You might be right, Paul Carpenter. You might be right, man. You might be right.
Because sometimes you feel a little more playful.
Whew.
Growing up is so overrated. Totally overrated. Gotta have Lay's.
Conman heel turn alert. Ooh, did I turn heel or something?
I think he's going to keep Alexa Bliss ransom in order for Braun Strowman to defend the title.
I'm botching tonight, Retro. Am I, my man? Mike Doug says, Alexa Bliss is apparently on BreakCon. It's just rumors, but apparently the storyline is that the Fiend scared off Alexa. Okay, all right, we'll see. We'll see if the Fiend completely scared off Alexa or not.
In nature, it may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Crafted by history.
Ooh, Jason got that drink on.
Forged by desire.
Do you want to see the Leafs? Oh, who do I want to see the Leafs face if they move on? I mean, I just want to see them move on. I don't have a preference whatsoever. It's the playoffs. Regardless of who you face, it's going to be tough hockey. I honestly don't care who they face. It would be amazing if the Leafs were able to get the Boston Monkey off their back, but I don't know for sure. The Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah. Hey, Jacob. Whoa, there's Fiend. Okay, the Fiend is still here. The Fiend in the ring. With Alexa? Oh my God, Alexa's in the ring right now with the Fiend still. Is Braun gonna come out? Oh no, not again. I can see this, Lottify. How you doing, my friend? This is so creepy. What's he about to do to Alexa? Ugh. Alexa, you know you can run, right? No, not again! Literally what happened last week? Don't do it again, come on! Don't you dare! He's literally doing this again! He's about to deliver the mandible claw on Alexa, come on, no! No, Alexa stops it. She just stops it. Wait, what? Caressing the Fiend?
Hey, Bray.
Here's Braun.
Sadistic bastard.
Okay, Braun.
Did you really think playing with my emotions would work? I don't give a damn about Alexa.
What?
All I care about is destroying you. You see, I knew when I walked in the swamp, there was only two ways that I was coming out of it. One, the most evil son of a bitch that the earth had ever laid eyes on. Two, a man with the satisfaction that he spit in the devil's face and ripped him limb from limb. Seeing that you're standing in the middle of that ring means that you're looking at the most evil son of a bitch this earth has ever laid eyes on. You see, I tried to fight it. I tried to resist it. But I was pushed to my breaking point.
Oh my. Did he let him in?
I let it out. I let that has been clawing and scratching inside of me for so long out. I am fulfilling my destiny. I am more than a man. I am the thing that nightmares are made of. I am the monster. Fiend, you can have whatever you want at SummerSlam. Face your fears. Face the monster.
This Monday, it's another action-packed night as the unwavering Kevin Owens challenges
What a crap promo from Braun. That was garbage. That was a crap promo from Braun Strowman. Like, don't get me wrong. The premise of it is fine. What a crap promo. What a crap promo. But anyways, that's that. Yeah, that was not very good. And again, like, you know, I know that there's people out there who love Braun Strowman and all that, but his entire championship reign has done nothing for me. He continues to show that he's lackluster in building a feud. He's lackluster in playing the second role in the feud. He's lackluster as a champion, and he's lackluster on the microphone. I think Braun as a heel is a much better direction to move in. He just got changed by the Fiend. Okay, it's a much better direction to move in. Definitely cool in theory, that segment. But his delivery sucked. It just sucked. You know, and Braun Strowman, don't get me wrong, like, there's definitely value for him. But hearing that, I'm a monster. I'm a monster. I'm gonna bring a monster, and I let him out, and I'm a monster. Like, okay, cool. You're a monster. Neat. You don't care about Alexa Bliss. That was the biggest thing to come out of that one. All right, sure. I think you kind of made us believe that you cared about Alexa for a long time. Do you not care about her anymore? Okay, well then you're just a little bit of a mean dude. He's a monster. Paul Carpenter says 100% wrong, Con. No, it's wrestling, it's opinion. You can't be 100% wrong about anything unless you're Unless you're saying that there's 4 people when there's 5, then you can be wrong. No, it's all opinions, and that's my opinion. Everybody's different after facing the Fiend. Yeah, I think that's kind of the whole point, right? Hey, Alan Art, how you doing, my friend? Over on Twitter says, "Hi, Conman, first time messaging you, but just imagine how scary would the Fiend be in 1998." In the 1998 version of Kane in the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker character from 1999, because in my opinion, that would be awesome just to see as a trio. Just a thought, even though WWE would never have done it. It's a really cool thought, man. Really cool thought. Honestly, if the Fiend was around back in the old days, where we're talking about like a groundbreaking character back then. Nowadays, it's unfortunate because a lot of wrestling gets immediately analyzed right after. I mean, hell, we do it right here. You know, I'm not going to pretend that I'm above the problem. I'm part of the problem. I'm sure I am. But back in the day, you know, you didn't have the ability to analyze wrestling right after. You had to wait a week. You didn't get to go on social media and talk about it. You didn't get to discuss it on internet chat rooms, right? I'm sure they did have internet chat rooms, but it wasn't as easily accessible, right? You had to really go out of your way to find it. So what I'm getting at there with is that the Fiend back in the day, I'm sure more people would have believed that he is a real character as opposed to just a WWE personality, you know what I mean? And probably buy into the Fiend character even more. And I bet you we're talking about seeing him on the level of like Kane, you know, back in the day for being a scary individual. It would have been all in all those horror movies that WWE Studios was making. Would have been money for them back in the day. He's still money for them now, but I just don't think you can exploit the Fiend as a character as much as you would have been able to do 20, 25 years ago. Jason Barker, thank you, my man, for your $5 dono. He says, "Is it me or does the Sprint girl look sweet?" The Sprint girl? Don't know what that is. It's time for King Corbin versus Jeff Hardy, though.
Is it me or does the Sprint girl look sweet?
Maybe. Hey, Mark Kearns, how you doing? How much am I willing to bet that Bayley and Sasha Banks mock Nikki Cross for being solo? They might. They might. Is the Fiend Bray character similar to Joseph Park Abyss? I guess in theory, a monster and a regular man, but not really at the same time. I guess, you know what he probably did is he probably drew a little bit of inspiration from that character. Probably. All right, everybody. It is now time for Jeff Hardy versus Baron Corbin. And remember, everyone, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed. And if you guys wish to support this channel, any little bit is appreciated. Doesn't matter how much or how little. Any bit to keep the channel rolling. All right, we got some donos to get to first. So, Jason Barker, thank you, my friend, for that 5. Then we got it followed up here by Nightmare Inferno saying, "What day is CMU SummerSlam going to be on?" The CMU SummerSlam is going to air on August 26th, 2020. So, Wednesday, August 26th. Oh, come on, it's 2-0. Oh, my God, my Leafs are getting eliminated. I literally waited from the start of the pandemic until now to watch hockey, to watch my Leafs play again, and they're freaking going to get eliminated to the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is not a good team. They need to fix something. I love Mitch Marner. I think it's time to trade Mitch Marner. You can't afford everybody. This is just, can't win this way, man. Can't win this way. Oh. Big clothesline there from Corbin. Count of 2, kick out by Hardy.
What day is CMU SummerSlam going on?
Nearly ended it right there. Say what you want about King Corbin. Not a lot of people agree with the way he acts, but there's no.
Oh, yeah, this Conman's gonna be depressed here on the stream. I'm gonna need more than just this beer right here tonight. My Leafs are gonna get eliminated. Like, look, it's only 2-0 still. It's only half, or not even halfway through the second period, but frag, man. Stings. Paul Carpenter, though, thank you very much for your $2 dono. He says, have you ever heard of Vampiro in WCW? Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't think I've ever seen a match of his. Maybe I've seen one that I didn't really think about. Jacob Toon, then, my Tampa Bay Lightning are going to win it all. So sorry. Well, you know what, man? It's definitely not going to be the Leafs the way that they're playing. Garbage team right there. Thank you, man, for your $2 donation. If you want real pain, just talk to Leaf fans about being a Leaf fan. It's legitimate pain. Like, legit. Into the cover. Count of 2. Kick out there by Hardy. The Cool Boy 2005 says the truth will be heard tonight. Well, we will see what that truth is, my friend. And then I need to ask you guys over on Twitter as well, who do you guys think is going to win? Anybody else getting tired of anybody else just getting tired of every time they log on to Twitter seeing something trending in the sidebar saying hashtag somebody is over party? Right now it's Shawn Mendes' over party. Who knows what he did? I'm not even going to click on it. I don't give two craps, but like, yeah, freaking cancel culture, man. Over the top about everything. And I have no idea what he did, right? No idea, but every time I log on to Twitter, somebody is getting canceled that day. It is flippin' annoying, man. So flippin' annoying. Uh-oh. Elbow to the midsection. 3 elbows. Jeff Hardy, man. Sent right back into the corner, though. Baron Corbin now. Right back in there. Slides underneath. And uh-oh, here comes that Corbin. Oh, what a reversal right there from Jeff Hardy as he hits a drop kick on Corbin and then drives his hand right into the side of his head. It absolutely can, Sodverk. Absolutely. Hardy again running at Corbin. Oh, no. Deep 6 delivered. That's it. Hardy, is he out? Just kicked out. Man, Hardy's late kickouts have become really good, haven't they? Starting to master them, especially. Some people definitely have some mixed reactions on Raw Underground. Personally, I like it. I thought Raw Underground was very enjoyable. Yeah. But that's just my pick right there. Big knee to the midsection of Jeff Hardy. And Corbin with a little bit of face paint on his... Oh, what? Oh, I see it. I see it now. Sheamus interfering in the match. He just bro-kicked Jeff Hardy. Continuity in the story. And now the feud is starting to be sparked here between Corbin and Sheamus. Ooh. All right. All right, I'm down with that. I'm down with that one. All right. Hey, Con, this is just my opinion, but I personally like AEW better than WWE. To me, it's just more entertaining. I totally respect your opinion, Con. I know AEW has not been out for long, though. You're allowed that opinion, and that's the thing I want wrestling fans all around the world to know. It doesn't matter whether you like Impact Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor. NWA, WWE, if you're only an NXT guy, if you're only a Raw or SmackDown guy, like, or girl, sorry. You know, it doesn't matter. We're all wrestling fans, right? We're all watching something that lives in the same world. At any given point, one of your favorites in some other company can end up in your company. And that's the magical part of wrestling. It doesn't matter what you want to root for, which brand you want to root for, which brand you want to watch. We all enjoy this magical, magical thing that is so ridiculous, over the top, and let's be honest, not real, right? It's scripted. It's still technically real, I guess, because, you know, people are laying their bodies on the line. But still, you know, it's not a legitimate athletic contest. And we still love it, right? We love the stories. And it's okay, regardless of what promotion you're watching. You're still a wrestling fan. And we still have the same love for this business. All of us do. And you know, you can enjoy multiple brands, right? You absolutely can. For me, I've said this for a while. I've been an NXT fan first and foremost for a long time. Ever since I've seen them come on the WWE Network, I've pretty much watched every episode. I just love it. You know, I love the NXT characters. I care about the development there. But I will say this much. Ever since AEW started airing on Wednesdays, there has been segments that have drawn my attention over to AEW, and there's been segments that have drawn my attention over to NXT. Sometimes, you know, I enjoy AEW more. Sometimes I enjoy NXT a little bit more. But both of them are putting on good shows at the moment, which is pretty awesome to see in 2020. Raw been best to me lately than AEW and NXT last is SmackDown. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair way to put them there, Steve Taylor, right? Especially through your own opinion. Through myself, I think Raw has been really good recently. Let's just say that right now. It's been really good recently. I've still, if I look at the past 6 months, NXT has captivated me so much over the past 6 months. The rise of Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, Mia Yim, everybody. That Dominic Dijakovic, Cameron Grimes, who else? Their tag team division has actually been incredibly lackluster. I've not found any enjoyment out of the tag team division. Legado del Fantasma, right? The faction there with Santos Escobar, right? That's been really captivating. The Cruiserweight tournament, Drake Maverick competing in that, and his comeback, you know? Dexter Lumis was fun. I didn't really enjoy the Adam Cole Velveteen Dream feud. I thought that was kind of meh. And I really didn't enjoy the backlot brawl. I did enjoy the one final beat brawl between Ciampa and Gargano. Honestly, I enjoyed the match between Ciampa and Cross. That was so freaking good. And honestly, you know, seeing Charlotte Flair down there in NXT, Io Shirai winning the NXT Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley and her dominance in the women's division. It's been a really good year so far for NXT in terms of work, right? I think it's been really good. But we've got ourselves a match here, everybody. I forgot to kind of mention this. It is now going to be Baron Corbin versus Sheamus. Interesting. Interesting that they gave us this match here this week. I don't know if this is just WWE trying to build for a one-off match or if they've got something bigger in mind. But let's ask you guys, who do you think is going to win this match? That's the question. And it will either be Sheamus or it will be Baron Corbin.
Now send Sheamus back into the ring. Now looking to follow Sheamus in, but is met with a knee, and here comes the Celtic Warrior.
Whew. And then you guys can now vote. It is now up here on the screen. Cool. Sheamus, though, slowly on the prowl right here, going after Baron Corbin as he sends him right into the barricade, and Corbin hits a little hard. Joseph P. Ali says Riddle will interfere. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, right? Wonder if they get a triple threat between Riddle, Sheamus, and Corbin next week. Again, that would make sense. Oh! Or maybe they make Riddle team with Sheamus, and they do Riddle and Sheamus versus Gable and Corbin next week. Jose Rodriguez says, I'm watching the wrong match. I don't know how that's possible, considering I'm watching the live match right there, Sheamus versus Baron Corbin. I think this is the absolute correct match. If I'm watching a match that is incorrect somehow, well, then I apologize, but I believe you are mistaken. Uh-oh, Corbin, side slam delivered there to Sheamus, and into the cover, hooks the leg, count of 2, kick out. Retro Demand says, have I been keeping up to date with Impact? No, I have not, my friend. I really should. I feel bad that I haven't been keeping up to date with it because they really did captivate me with their pay-per-view. They put on a great show. See you later, Brian. Have yourself a wonderful night, my friend. Jose says, Conman, it's Matt versus Sheamus. No, it is not. I will prove to you that is Baron Corbin right there, and that is Sheamus. Baron Corbin. Where's Sheamus? There's Sheamus. Here, you need both of their eyes right there. Look, both in one screen. Baron Corbin and Sheamus. Baron Corbin punches Sheamus and puts him down into the mat. Con, stop showing guys. Like, here's the thing. I know that I try not to show stuff here on this channel all that often. I do have 10 seconds to show stuff. Technically, I'm able to add to the content. So what if I happen to flip the screen around? It's perfectly fine. Jose says, because I'm watching WWE and I'm watching Matt versus Sheamus. Yeah, that happened earlier tonight. You're not caught up to date with us. You are not right where we're watching right now then, my friend. That happened earlier tonight. But yeah, I'm able to expand on 10 to 15 seconds of video. It falls under fair use, but it's a thing that I try to avoid doing because you don't want to get into the copyright battles. Oh, really? They're putting Heath into the world title picture. Interesting. Sheamus lifting Corbin all the way up. Corbin with a big clothesline lays him down. Thank you, Paul. We'll get to your dono in just a second. Also, Jason Barker will get to yours in just a... Oh, wait, what? That's Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle. Oh, bro. Kick from Sheamus. It's over, too. And Sheamus with a bit of help, courtesy of Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle props in Michael Cole. And Sheamus picks up the win. Is Matt Riddle going to get back inside that ring? Huh. Honestly, Steve, I wouldn't mind seeing that next week. Riddle and Sheamus teaming together to take on Baron Corbin and Chad Gable. Shorty G. I think that would be really good to see happen next week. What do you guys think? Would you like to see that tag team match next week? All right. Let's get to these donos. Jason Barker says, did you hear about The Rock wanting to go in a one-on-one match with Daniel Bryan? Wasn't it the other way around? Daniel Bryan wanted to go one-on-one with The Rock? Here's Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah, why do you ask? I'm fine. No, I'm good. Is it because you're wrestling Asuka on Raw next week? No, I don't even know why you're bringing that up, but I mean, now that you do, I kind of wish that you would have asked me about it before you kind of threw me into the match. I'm not even worried about it. You shouldn't be worried either. You have this. You got this. But most importantly, I need you to do this for me. Please, Asuka wants a rematch for my championship at SummerSlam. Dude, actually, Asuka wants to get back at me for what I did to her best friend Kyrie, so it's kind of like... It does not matter what Asuka wants. This is not about Asuka. This is about us. We have all the gold. We did this. Because not only are we role models, but you're my role model.
Aww.
Sorry to interrupt. You guys are needed in the ring for a video conference with Stephanie McMahon.
Oh!
Wait. Stephanie McMahon? Like Stephanie McMahon? No. Everything's fine. We're good.
Uh-oh, everybody. So the Boss and Hug Connection might be in a little bit of trouble with the Boss Lady.
Did you hear about The Rock wanting to go up in a one-on-one match with Daniel Bryan?
So people are saying that The Rock accepted it. Well, then that is awesome news. I would love to see Daniel Bryan versus The Rock go one-on-one. That's a dream match. That's a legit dream match right there. Thank you, Jason Barker, for your support, my friend. I appreciate you. And let's just take a quick look right here. Do we have a new boss? We do, everybody. I forgot to mention this earlier, but we've got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Nightmare Inferno. So, Nightmare, congratulations, my friend. Nightmare Inferno. One time, baby. Aw, yeah. And then let's continue on. Paul Carpenter dropping a 5-bomb. Thank you, my friend. He says, imagine if Sheamus goes back to King Sheamus and teams up with King Corbin. Honestly? Not the worst idea to pull from. I feel like with them running with Sheamus as a bit more of a babyface, they probably will avoid that. But honestly, man, not the worst idea. It's not a bad idea.
Imagine if Sheamus goes back King Sheamus and Fiend's up with King Corbin.
And then we got ourselves a $5 dono from Todd. How you doing, Todd? Thanks for your support. He says, when do you think we'll go back to full crowd attendance? Full crowd attendance. We're a while, man. We're a while. Like, I don't know exactly because WWE might go against the grain of what's going on. But it certainly seems like it's going to be a while before we have full live crowds. We might have partial live crowds. There might be some people in attendance, maybe by the end of the year. But, man, like, this is just the reality to a lot of wrestling fans right here that we're going to have to accept. It might not be until 2021 and maybe late 2021 before we even can remotely consider having live fans again. I don't know, right? Who knows how long this thing is going to last? Like, didn't like the plague last like 4 years or something like that back in the day? And I know it's obviously not the plague, but like, you don't know how long it's going to go for. You don't know how long it's going to take until there's an actual vaccine that protects people out on the market, right?
When do you think we'll get back to full crowd?
It's Big E.
Hey. So, your New Day brethren, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, are sidelined for the time being. So you're going to venture out on your own. What does this next part of your journey look like?
Caleb, for the past 5 years, I've been a man who may log roll down to the ring, a man who may pour a box of cereal on the head of an eager adult, a man whose popcorn gift is widely used around the world, still one of my proudest accomplishments. I've been an entertainer, a tag partner, and a friend. But now I finally get to answer the question of what could have been. What could have been if they just passed him the ball? What could have been if they let him run it alone? But you see, the support from the WWE Universe and the cosigns from Kofi and Woods, these things could be perceived as a weight. They could be perceived as pressure. But these things are not an anchor. They are not a burden. They don't hold me down. They lift me up. And although I may not know where this run is going to take me, I can assure you that I will give this nothing less than all of me. I said all of me. Because
New Day rocks.
yeah, what else?
New Day rocks.
Yeah, what else?
New Day rocks.
What else?
New Day rocks.
Yeah! Yeah, Caleb! Caleb, I said yeah! Yeah!
Oh my God.
Sasha and Bailey waiting for a
Money.
conference with Stephanie McMahon.
Absolute money. Big E is money. Here's Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. She's here.
Bailey, Sasha, thank you so much for taking the time to join me. Listen, I just wanted to actually congratulate you. I mean, the two of you have achieved insurmountable goals. You wanted to win all of the women's championships in WWE. And minus NXT, you've actually achieved that goal.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. That means so much coming from you.
Yes, thank you so much. We really need to hear that because there's a lot of negativity and like a lot of jealousy coming from the locker room right now. So your positive feedback means the world to us, especially because really all we're trying to do is be role models for little girls all around the world that watch us every single week.
That is right, even including little girls like your daughter. We are just trying to finish the job that you started with the women's evolution.
And what a job you've done. I mean, traveling to all three brands, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, doing whatever it takes. I mean, being a guest referee at the horror show at Extreme Rules, or even making a mockery out of a stipulation I made by brutally attacking Kairi Sane and having Asuka get counted out and lose her championship. You know, I'm not sure about being role models, but you certainly have gotten everyone's attention, including mine.
Stephanie, we know what's best for business. We are just trying to follow in your footsteps. Look, we are a huge fan of yourself and your husband. We watch you like every single day.
Every single day we watch everything that's available on the WWE Network that everyone could watch at home for only $9.99.
Ladies, relax. Look, you may have found a loophole in a stipulation that I created, but I'm not one to hold a grudge. I'm a McMahon. Listen, I'm not going to lecture you. I'm not going to punish you, but I do want to challenge you.
Aren't McMahon
So at
specifically known
SummerSlam,
for holding a grudge?
Sasha, you will be defending the Raw Women's Championship. And who knows? You could be defending that title against your best friend's opponent on Monday. The talented, dynamic, and vengeful Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Okay. That could
And as
happen.
for you, Bailey, remember all those enemies you've been making across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT? Well, they will all have a chance for retribution when they compete next week in a triple brand battle royal. With the winner facing you for the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam.
Well, that's huge.
Now
That's huge. Triple brand? Wow, okay. So let's think about this. That means we could see somebody from NXT win this thing and challenge Bailey. We could see somebody from Raw win and challenge Bailey. We could see somebody win from SmackDown and challenge Bailey. That could happen. Here's the Miz and Morrison with Sonya Deville.
What's up, Kaylee? You need a trim too?
Actually, I was hoping to get a word with Miz and Morrison. So, gentlemen, after tonight's episode of The Dirt Sheet, do you regret taking things too far now that you have a match against Heavy Machinery tonight?
Oh, so sorry. Our highbrow comedy is too sophisticated for your taste, Kayla. John and I are true professionals. Sometimes good comedy offends.
And look, those two ham and eggers, Otis and Tucker, they get confused, then they get mad, then they make mistakes.
Exactly. It's called gamesmanship. John and I are physical specimens. Marvels. I like marvels.
Marvels is a good word.
Physical marvels.
Hey, Anna J, thank you
mental
very
giants,
much.
And it's
Thank
not
you,
gonna
Anna
take
J.
much to outwit Otis. It's like playing chess against a pot-bellied pig.
You know what they say,
I appreciate
Caleb,
you.
You can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. I guess to be fair, they never said that to Otis.
Well, I have to say, I've never seen Otis this upset before.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Eat us?
Well, he did promise that after he got his hands on you tonight, no one would be laughing anymore.
Look, Heavy Machinery are big. They're tough. They're ferocious.
In catering.
We have a match to prepare for, so if you'll just excuse us. Bye-bye.
Miz and Morrison take on Heavy Machinery next.
Cool. Cool. Well, Anna J, thank you for your $10 donation. If you're the real Anna J, well then best of luck inside of AEW. I feel like your future is pretty bright. If you're not the real Anna J, well then thank you regardless for your $10 donation. I appreciate you. It's time to play the game.
Our need to stay connected.
Behold the King of Kings.
On your knees, dog. Yeah, SmackDown's almost over, everybody. It's 9:34. We got like 25 minutes remaining. Bow down to the king. Did Alexa Bliss join Bray Wyatt? Asking me was Joe. No, so she didn't join him. However, Braun Strowman basically said, I don't care about Alexa, so I wonder where that's going to go. I got to go to the bathroom real quick, everybody, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Tell me, who do you guys think is the next big star in wrestling, okay? Who do you think the next big star in wrestling is? And I mean like legitimate big star. Let me know in the live chat.
Hard to imagine what this town would be like without this rink in place.
We live, eat, breathe, sleep hockey.
It is our community. This is what we are. This is our spot.
Vote for your favorite community at crafthockeyville.ca.
Winning at playammo.net is access to over 2,000 games, including Progressive Jackpot Mega Moolah, Book of Dead, and Wolf Gold. Winning is playing for free at playammo.net. Playammo.net, the best way to win.
It's the Sportsnet Fantasy Hockey Pool Playoff Edition presented by Ram. Back-to-back winner of Motor Trend Truck of the Year. It's playoff time and the stakes couldn't be higher, with the chance to win over $50,000 in cash prizes and your choice between two top performers loaded with Mopar accessories. A Ram 1500 Sport or a Ram 2500 Night Edition. Your picks could really pay off. Enter now at sportsnet.ca/Ram.
Yes, we're open. The great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like
all right.
Built-in GPS.
So Brian Pillman Jr., Shayna Baszler, Sabrina Morella, apparently. Well then. I'm trying to read through. Sammy Guevara, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Sonya, 100% Angel Garza, okay. Ricochet, Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, either Keith Lee or Karrion Kross. All right. Big E, some people got Big E listed right there. MJF, there's definitely some MJF sneak. Yeah, okay. Some people saying Pat McAfee. Yeah, Pat McAfee, the next biggest star in wrestling. Yeah, can you imagine? Some Bronson Reed and Aleister Black. Okay. All right, then. Oh, Sonya coming out with Miz and Morrison, though. Absolutely. Oh, and the slow-mo with Sonya. Okay. Slow-mo with Sonya Deville. Is this match seriously the main event? It looks like it. It's going to be Heavy Machinery versus Miz and Morrison. Yeah. PS4 twist? No, it was way up there. I missed it entirely. You're going to need to resend it, my friend. No idea what you said. Yes, Thomas? I also accidentally punched a wall when I was walking back into this room. My pinky finger, I actually tore a bit of skin off of it. Going to the bathroom is apparently dangerous. But now it's time for Otis and Tucky versus Miz and Morrison. You're sorry the Leafs are getting destroyed. It's only 2-0 still, right? Yeah, still only 2-0. It's not impossible, but, man, a 2-goal lead against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Or, sorry, the Blue Jackets having a 2-goal lead on you. Just ridiculous. There's the Miz. Let's get John Morrison. You guys looking forward to the Lucha Underground stream tomorrow? We'll be live at some point. I don't know an exact time yet, but probably around 2, 2:30, 3, 3:30, something like that. We'll be live tomorrow with some Lucha Underground. I'm excited for it, folks, and I hope you guys are as well. All right, so Tucker Knight, I should say. It's been a while since we've seen Tucker Knight actually compete in a match. PS4 Twist, my man, you please stop asking me to please read, man. Just please send it again. I can't keep scrolling up for your messages, man. There's too many messages going past. Just keep sending what it is if you need to every couple of minutes or without spamming it, you know what I mean? Until I read what it is that you're after. Or if you really want a comment read out and it needs to be read this absolute second, you can always drop in a donation, just like Joseph P. did, and I will guarantee to read your comment out. But let's also get Otis up here on the screen. The lights did just kind of flicker right there. And Otis, man, just running through Morrison. What do you guys think? Is Otis, do you think Otis is going to become a world champion at some point? What do you think? But let's get to this dono right here from Joseph P. Ali. Thank you, my friend. He says, who would you like to see in the 3-brand match next week for Bayley's title, and who would you like to win? Oh. Otis off the ropes, just driving down the Miz. So who would I like to see in it? I would like to see Tegan Nox. I would like to see Rhea Ripley, at least from NXT, if I'm thinking NXT people. I'd like to see Shotzi Blackheart in it. I would like to see... Mia Yim. If we had, let's say, 5 from each brand, I don't know how many they're going to put in, right? It might only be like a 15-person battle royal. It might be more. It might be less. I don't know. But I'd like to see, like, those people from NXT. You talk about Carmella. I think she's going to be in it. Dana Brooke, you're probably going to see in it. Tamina, you're probably going to see in it. Lacey Evans, Naomi. You know, who else? From Monday Night Raw, you're probably going to see Shayna Baszler. You're probably going to see Nia Jax. You're probably going to see... who else is on Raw, by the way? I don't know. You think Tessa's going to be in it? Tessa Blanchard? I don't know. Natalya. Oh, probably Natalya. Maybe Lana. I don't know. Nia Jax is suspended. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Never mind. It will not be Nia Jax. Probably Bianca Belair. Yeah, you guys are right. Sorry, I forgot about the suspension of Nia Jax. Yeah, thank you. Maybe Mickie James. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Liv and Ruby. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a ton of sense to be in there. Some people saying Scarlett Bordeaux. Yeah, okay. Crazy. All right, let's get to a few donos here, though. We got ourselves a 10-bomb from Joseph PLE. So, Joseph P., thank you, my friend. And let's get that up here on the screen. So, you said, or that was you asking, who would you like to see?
But even more important is choosing the right mattress. We're so confident our sleep experts will find you the right mattress that we also give
boom, boom. Behold the king. Uh-oh, we got a new boss in here.
Canada's mattress store.
On your knees, dog. Ban it. All hail. And bow down to the king.
Who would you like to see in the 3-brand match next week for Bale's title, and who would?
PS4.
Like win?
PS4 Twist saying, considering the run-ins every brand has had in Raw, NXT, AEW, SmackDown, I think my pick for the push would be Lacey Evans because she gets a boost and fades out, or Tegan Nox. Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe. Yeah, maybe Lacey Evans wins the Battle Royal. Maybe. Retro Demand says Sasha could be in the Battle Royal technically. Technically, she could. Maybe there's a story there. I don't know. We will find out. Naomi probably winning. That's a good choice. Naomi versus Bayley. I'm sure they could get people to care about that quite a bit. It seems like they're saving the Sasha Bayley match. I thought for sure we were getting that at SummerSlam, and if I'm being honest, I think that was the original plans, was Sasha versus Bayley for the title at SummerSlam, but seeing how entertaining they've been and how good they've been, I'm not sure if WWE wants to split them up at this moment. Behold the King. You think Survivor Series will happen?
On your knees, dog.
Are you serious? The Leafs are out shooting them too. My God. Yep, tough being a Leaf fan, isn't it? Bow down to the King.
Much like he abandoned Mandy Rose and allowed this whole entire atrocity to happen. Yeah, but what Otis did there was distract Morrison and allow Tucker to go right at Morrison.
And so either Miz and Morrison, or it's going to be Heavy Machinery. There you guys go. Over on twitter.com/Conman167. You can let me know who you guys think is going to win this match. All right. Yeah, you're right there, Glenn Cross. All it takes is one goal, man. So, Paul Carpenter dropping his $5 dono, asking me, could we see Tessa debut?
Could we say Tessa debut?
Technically speaking, we could. Do we want to see Tessa Blanchard debut? Well, everybody, this is where you're going to have to give me your opinions, because for me, I say Tessa Blanchard should probably not be in the WWE at this point with the amount of controversy WWE is going through at the moment. I really feel like Tessa should not be coming to WWE at this point. And it's a damn shame, too. She is an amazing talent, right? But I think WWE needs to stay far away from Tessa Blanchard. Needs to stay far, far, far away. And you know, like, I hate this, too, because I was literally talking about cancel culture earlier, but there's a difference between cancel culture and hiring somebody who you know has issues. Like, complete issues, who has been seen as a plague to the women's locker room at times, right? Oh my. All right, we got some more donos, though, as Otis gets tagged in right here. And Otis just starting to take out the Miz and Morrison. Look at this, the big Mr. Money in the Bank just throwing down Miz. And then Morrison gets thrown into the corner. Scoop, slam, down goes Miz. All right. So we got to really get to these donos because we're starting to run a little bit behind. So first up, we had ourselves the $5 dono from Noah Tate. Thank you, my friend. But I got to mention right here, we got ourselves a new boss. His name is Paul Carpenter. So Paul has become a one-time Boss Battle champ. So thank you, my friend. But here comes Otis. And before the butterfly comes, it hatches out of the cocoon, and it's a caterpillar before that. Oh no, off the caterpillar, count on two, but broken up by the Miz. Ooh, really close. Probably around 4 episodes, I would think, Glenn Cross. Around 4, I think. Around what we did beforehand. I think that worked really well. But Noah Tate, my man, thank you for your $5 dono. I appreciate you a ton. I think that's the first time I've seen your donation, and if I'm wrong, then, you know, I'm definitely wrong. Oh, Mandy! Mandy Rose! Mandy Rose coming out after Sonya Deville. Her hair looks fine! Her hair looks fine! It's just a little shorter, but Mandy Rose, I guess, has gotten it trimmed up here over the past week, and now Mandy Rose right after Sonya Deville, but Sonya Deville throws her back inside the ring. Oh, double leg takedown. It's apparently a disqualification to a person that wasn't in the match. God, WWE, what are you doing? I mean, this brawl is awesome. Mandy Rose going right after Sonya, but what are you doing? That's back-to-back disqualifications that don't make sense. Otis and Tucker pulling Mandy, and then Sonya Deville being pulled back by Miz and Morrison. But Mandy right back after Sonya Deville. She kind of deserves this, doesn't she? Mandy Rose just firing away some more right hands, but Mandy Rose and Sonya being pulled off here by the 4 men in the ring. And Sonya back after Mandy. Oh, what a spear to Mandy. Taking her down, and there's a right hand to the midsection. Pounding away on Mandy. What a brawl. And that's that. So that's that. We've still got 10 minutes left in the show. Wasn't the main event, so what's next?
Build it bigger. Build it smaller. Build it lighter.
Okay. So let's get to these donos. Noah Tate, you're the first up there with a $5 support, my man. Thank you. Retribution, maybe? Maybe. Here's the thing, everybody. I'm not pissed at all if we don't get anything with Retribution. I'm not pissed at all if the stuff with the lights and the microphones was the only stuff going on here today on SmackDown. I'm not going to be pissed at all about that because WWE didn't announce ahead of time saying, hey, on Friday, expect to see Retribution. You know what I mean, right? Like WWE, the less you advertise, the better your show is going to be because people... Now, I also understand, okay? I understand because people are going to tune in if you advertise something big, but you aren't going to get as many fans who are let down, who overvalue what you're bringing to the table, right? WWE, well, you gotta get people in the door, and I totally understand that. You don't announce big things that are going to captivate people moving forward, if that makes sense. We need surprises. 100% we need surprises. Speaking of surprises, Jason Barker, it's not much of a surprise. He dropped a 10 bomb. Thank you, my man. Let's play the game. Big mistake, right, Mark Kearns? Big time. On your knees, dog. Daniel. All hail. Bow down to the king. Thank you, Jason. And with that, we've got ourselves a new boss. His name is Jason Barker, becoming a 3-time Boss Battle Champion. Oh, so the Boss Battle Championship is already starting to get some contenders. But speaking of contenders, we've got ourselves a new championship contender in the form of Noah Tate. He's unable to score the Boss Battle Championship right now, but he did drop 10 right there. Thank you, my friend. Let's roll it again. And he says a new contender for the Boss Battle Championship. And whoever that is, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. On your knees, dog. Ban him. Ban him. All hail. And bow down to the king.
A new contender for the Boss Battle Championship.
Ian Thompson asking me what is happening on SmackDown right now. As of the moment, nothing. We are coming off of just a tag team match that ended in a disqualification where Mandy Rose attacked Sonya Deville, even though they weren't in the actual match. Oh, hang on. We got a full-on brawl backstage. Oh, what? Oh my God. Lights are off. Lights are on. What the heck? Oh my God! Retribution's here! Retribution is here! Ladies and gentlemen, Retribution is here! Where the frig were they on Monday? Oh my God, Retribution is here! The lights are out. Who is here? Oh, I see one. I see a female, and I see 4 men. Who is everybody? Oh my God, Michael Cole! Corey Graves running away! Corey Graves just hightailing it out of there! Oh my God, Corey Graves being chased with a baseball bat! A guy's got a crowbar! Retribution is here! Oh my God. Where were you on Monday? I think WWE heard the negative feedback.
This is our house now. This is our house now. You might want to leave. You might want to go home.
Cameraman attacking the cameraman. Oh my God. Cameraman is being chased out of there. The other cameraman. Every other cameraman is gone. Who are they? Who are they? Oh my God. Are they going to go after the fans? Oh my God, they're going after the fans, aren't they? They're literally attacking fans. They're attacking fans. Oh my God, Retribution. Oh my God. Okay, literally, I'm trying to figure out who the hell they are. I can't put a face to any of them. This is the stuff we needed to see on Monday Night Raw. This is how Monday should have ended. This is awesome. Oh my God, they're attacking a female talent too? Dragging the female talent back. What is going on? Oh. Oh my God, that girl just went headfirst into the boards. Oh wait, is that two female talents? Hang on, did I just see that correctly? Is there two people with long hair? Did I see that correctly? I definitely one female talent. I don't know if there's two. Holy crap. They're gonna flip over the table, I guess. Yeah, flipping over the table, causing chaos. Graffiti. What is this? More graffiti? Or more spray paint, I should say. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna vandalize everything? They're vandalizing everything. Getting shades of the Nexus. This is really, really, really cool. Botch guy saying Tessa and Vanessa Blanchard. I don't know. What's that W with an X through it? What's the W? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the live chat right now, who do you think these five are? Who do you think? Oh! What? Oh my God, they got a chainsaw? What? Oh my God, they're cutting the ropes. They're literally cutting the ropes. They're destroying the WWE's ropes. Oh my God, what? Wow. That was amazing. That was unbelievable. Holy crap, everybody. That was the ending we needed on Monday Night Raw. Thank you for WWE giving us something, because, man, that is great. That is great. They teased the whole night, lights flickering, microphones cutting out, and they actually delivered something to us at the very end. Absolutely makes up for the false advertising they gave us on Monday Night Raw. That was awesome. Great job to everybody involved. That was really, really good. The overall episode of SmackDown wasn't anything to write home about, but that ending is going to be an ending we remember for years to come. That is so good, man. Oh, everybody, that is going to be it for us here today, though. Paul Carpenter says Tessa and the Forgotten Sons. I'd be surprised about that one, but maybe. You never know, Paul. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching here today. I hope you guys did enjoy. Whew. Holy crap. That was absolutely amazing. Jason Barker asking me, do I think WWE is going TV 14? They've been making steps, haven't they? With Raw Underground. With that right there, like, they're making steps. I don't know if they're going TV 14, but they're definitely pushing the envelope a little bit more, which is really good to see. That was awesome, everybody. What a cool ending to SmackDown here tonight. I hope you guys did enjoy the show. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd like to see your name pop up there on the top left-hand side of the screen, whether it shows up today or in future live streams. Make sure you turn on those notifications as well so you never miss another live stream. And everybody, we are live tomorrow with Lucha Underground. I think we're going to be live around 2:30, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, something like that. So turn those notifications on so you don't miss the live stream tomorrow. Once again, Lucha Underground is tomorrow. But that is it for us, everybody. We are going to upload my reactions from Retribution, destroying the entire WWE ring. That's what we're going to do. We're going to upload that reaction, and I think that'll be it for us here tonight. But yeah, everyone, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I've been Con, and that was Friday Night SmackDown.